Starting over can be scary, but also exciting, intimidating, and also it's the doorway to new beginnings. But we have a major problem today with the start of something new. But before we do that, we've got to rearrange most of the office to make sure it works for us. And again, it's kind of like a version of starting over. I had an office at my house before this one. I had an office at my gym. And so now I've had to set up a new office, and that itself took mental effort to decide where it would be, if I wanted to make it in here or in my building. Obviously, the building is eventually going to have an office, but I needed an office now for the work that we're doing. Long story short, let's set up this printer. And so now that we have the printer set up, we can actually start to deal with this problem. And what I mean by this problem is that in March of this year, March 2024, we received notification that our building was done. Our 30 foot by 70 foot by 20 foot, custom built, ton of windows, doors, garage doors, everything I wanted out of a building that I could afford is ready. In March 2024. We fast forward all of this time because right now it's September 5th of 2024. And that's the problem. We are a year and a month away from when we bought this house, from when we started this insane journey of bringing 3 families together and having a at-home business, starting this absolutely crazy dream. And it's been multiple months since I've been able to put up my building. And that is the problem. I've been scared. And I think that fear of starting something new has put me in quicksand. And I wanted to make this video to remind myself, remind my daughter, and anyone that's watching, it's okay to be scared. Sometimes the timing is not right, but I think you should keep trying and figuring out how to take the next step and get yourself out of the quicksand or ask for help. And that's where I've been. And I think I have a couple answers. But in order to get to those couple answers, in order to print this permit, we've got to go work out because it's 6:30. Let's take you down to the gym and let's talk about why starting over is so scary, but also so exciting. I think part of the reason it's so scary and exciting is perspective. You're not really starting over. You only get one start, and that's when you're born. You're really just starting a new chapter. And so I'm really just turning the page onto this new chapter of my life, and I'm carrying all the knowledge and experience that has led me and has got me to this point to take the next step. So I'm never really starting over. I'm just starting a new chapter. And with that little perspective switch, it becomes a little less scary. And 2, the mystery itself can be scary, but also exciting. It's all about perspective. I've been so hyper focused on what could happen as opposed to what I'm gonna make happen. And at the end of the day, I can't really control the outcomes, but but I can definitely control the work I put in this chapter. And third, a new chapter allows you to spread your wings in ways you couldn't before. Sometimes you have to let go of the past to really accept the future. And for me, it's letting go of being a gym owner and really taking on my new role as dad and coach. And so here's to new beginnings, because new beginnings can bring any amount of amazing things. And this new beginning has brought us an amazing baby girl and the opportunity to be spectacular parents. So here's to the new beginning, and here's to you, baby girl. And just like that, we've got our daily workout in to stay healthy as a dad and as a normal human. And now we're back to filling out the permit. And I am so excited because here in my office, I'm gonna be able to see this absolutely amazing building of my dreams from this window. So looking out there, we'll have that beautiful 30 by 70 foot building, my studio, the place where I can help people get healthy. We're gonna sit down at this desk until we finish filling out this permit. And one thing I've realized that's very different from school to life, and one thing I've learned is that tests in school, you can really only take once. You get one shot, one take to succeed. In life, you get multiple chances at most things in life. I was engaged before I was married to someone else. I had a business partner before I didn't have a business partner and succeeded even further without them. There's multiple examples where in life you can keep trying and keep finding different levels of success and learning more and failing and learning from those successes. And so that's what I'm taking in with this permit. If I don't pass the permit for whatever reason on the first try again and try again until it passes, so I can have that sick building sitting in my backyard and we can have our art studio back. So let's get right into it.
What I'm trying to do is yeah, and let me also say this. It would
And this is where I got stuck last time, realizing that I don't have all the numbers I need to finish filling out this very simple, but obviously not that simple permit for someone that has no experience in this. And apparently there's something called an engineered drawing, and that costs about $3,000, and maybe, just maybe, it has the missing numbers. Maybe. We don't know. That's the option the company is giving me, essentially, to get the rest of the numbers, and I can't confirm that that's going to have all the info I need, so that's really disappointing because it's really expensive. It's a lot of money for just a few figures that need to go on this permit sheet, which seems absurd when you're spending so much money on a building that they make you get another piece of document on top of the building to even get the permit to apply to get the building up on your land. So just a big, but I reached out to the guy that is helping me with the building and see if he can help me fill out some of these last blanks, because if not, I really don't have any other option but spending that money, and that's disappointing. And so maybe that's also why it's taking me this long to do this. I've been trying to figure out and delaying how to not spend that money. When if I would have spent that money in March, I would have already had the building up and would have probably made it back by having my studio back and having clients work with me again. So, sometimes you live and you learn. Here is me learning.